Goku! I don't see him! Goku!
It's week 13 of the NFL, and we've got Breece Hall. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in week 13. Fighting his way through contact. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks set to go on offense here, and it is the Pro Bowler Geno Smith at quarterback, Charles, in his 12th NFL season.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. The 4 touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Throwing is Smith. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. There goes a loss of 8 and a tough result there on first and goal. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Throwing now is Geno. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25. Milton. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Going right back to Wilson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds touchdown from 8 yards out. And the Jets are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And running with power here. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. You talk about this Seahawks defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Milton. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man complete. That's Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Jets add 8-3 now, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
To throw, it's Milton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
To throw is Milton. This one deep for Wilson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards.
What a first quarter. He's been playing. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Throwing is Milton. And check down, complete to Hall. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. Muscles him off. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. As they've got it as we resume action. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 9. Now Gino. And complete to Smith and Jigba. Escapes the defender. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Off of play action. Here's Smith. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now a handoff to Charbonnet. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Gino now to throw. Fighting through pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. We'll call that a... Punt, a return of just 3. And the Jets will take over. New York ready to go again offensively. Play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the deep.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
That was just some bullcrap. Like, really?
What lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster.
That was some crap.
Where you want to go with the ball,
like, that was...
be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
From the gun, here's Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba.
But, of course, he can get that. That was some BS.
Jackson Smith and Jigba with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
I like to get that kind of luck.
Of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. New York's offense back out there and set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Milton now to throw. There's Hall bringing in another one. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Running left, it's Hall. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
A handoff for Hall. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Defense.
Wait for this.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Milton. And he'll find Hall. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hall. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Milton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hall. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll run here with Hall. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Operating from the gun. Milton. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Seahawks are going to take over.
Serious, I'm getting every bad animation known to mankind right now. This is ridiculous.
They just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
But he can throw that away?
The pressure got to him as he released it.
Game.
And that's a knowledge
Ridiculous.
in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Smith. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with half... and they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get...
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far. It's caught inside the 25. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown.
Notre Dame, you made a good run of it, but now it's... No.
And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
The Hornets.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
Glad to disappoint you.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word.
Goku has managed to stay in the fight. But
trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the bootleg. Milton, he'll buy some time right. He finds his man complete. It's Hall. They'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
He finds his man complete. It's Hall. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Danny Gray, his first touchdown on the year.
Just all right. I won't take you off, but you get the idea. And now, Goku, I will deprive you of your life.
Jets have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jimbo was it? You save Goku, you kill me. What? You know or die too.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And I did not destroy myself.
Good return up past the 30. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from there.
Is destroyed. You can ask for the Eternal Dragon to resuscitate me.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. This complete to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Quentin Williams has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. On the toss to Charbonnet. Oh, able to avoid him. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 110 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now run by Charbonnet. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Here's Smith.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Myers' kick is good, and that'll bring them back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much catch in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end.
It's a pity. Goku deserved better than this. Oh.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Dancing to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion could have moved him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Milton. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. J.J. Hamler, 49 yards. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Outside.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here come the Seahawks now set to take over on offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd down and 4.
You look terrible.
Now it's Smith.
That's
complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
They never look psychotic when they're sleeping.
Under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Smith now to throw. Open man, it's Noah Fant, the tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now it's Smith off the bootleg. He'll get that to Charbonnet. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A run now with Charbonnet. Boy, no chance.
It's U.S. West that fill you up.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, And that miracle does occur, so they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Right now, really hoping for a turnover. And no room that time, getting up to about the 46.
If he dies, you'll go with
We're
him.
going to need to take a moment as a
Another
Jet shaking up
besides
on that
destroying
one.
him. I'm
We'll get an
already
update when we
explained to you
return
that
to MetLife
destroying me
Stadium.
won't matter. You can ask the
They
Eternal
work now
Dragon
on
to
2nd
bring me
and 9.
again. He's right, Goku.
Now Milton.
His plan will work.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Dude, Tommy, are you capable of telling a lie?
He's going to get this all the way down inside the
Eternal Dragon and Dragon Ball
a
were
lot
created.
of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Oh, then it's safe to assume that if Tommy is destroyed, the Dragon Balls will disappear as well, correct?
And he bats it away, and it falls
What's
down
that?
incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25.
Even I will make a mistake.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just
I created
need
this
1 yard
monster,
here
yet
to
he's
pick
become
up the
so
first
powerful
down.
as to
They'll
surpass
run
even
with
me,
Hall.
plunging the world into
And
chaos.
they'll have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Brandon, when a
I've
defense
lost more than
just
power.
simply
I've
can't
lost
get
my
off the field on
perspective.
3rd down,
I no
we all
longer
know how
deserve to
important
govern
that down
this
is
or
for
any
both sides of the
world.
ball.
How can
often
you
feel like
say
you're just a
such
step
things when it
behind
was
whatever
you
you're
who
doing
brought our
offensively.
world
One of the
peace
differences
again?
in this game,
If
no
not for
doubt.
your training,
3rd down
Goku would
conversion,
never have
and
attained the
that
level
is
of
going to
skill
be a
he has
story we'll
now.
talk about
Junior
after
would
this
have
one.
won, and if
A
the Dragon
solid
Balls
pickup
hadn't
at
been
13
forged,
sets
none of
them up
these young
1st and
warriors would have
goal.
ever
A
met.
good chance now to put
And I
this
can't
game on
begin to
ice.
count the
This is
number of
1st
people
and
who
goal.
owe their lives to these
Throwing is
kids.
Milton. And the screen
When their quest
unsuccessfully
began,
dropped it.
they were just
This is
children,
certainly a
but
team
they
that has proven
soon
it
grew
likes to
into
target its backs through
heroes.
the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on
When
that
the
thought.
world needed saving,
They'll
they
try again
answered
here
the
from the
call.
7 on 2nd and goal. Back to the ground with Hall.
That's
And he's
how it
able to
all
get it
began.
down to the 2-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
Goku, you're fortunate to have had such an excellent teacher. No one is more wise or as goofy. No, really, I just taught him a few basic skills. I couldn't have raised them into such fine warriors without the aid of you and Master Korin. Wear the symbol of the turtle with pride. Can't begin to count the number of people who owe their lives. Sometimes, even
The
I
line
would
of
make a
scrimmage is the
mistake.
2 here on 3rd and goal.
I created this monster, yet he's become so powerful as to surpass even
They're going
me,
to stop it for a
plunging the
second
world into
straight play
chaos.
right at the line of scrimmage. Now, after all of this, hang on here
I've
because
lost
he
more than
appears to be
power.
shaken
I've
up.
lost my
I guess
perspective.
not
I
content
no
to get
longer
another
deserve
3
to
here
govern
late. They'll
this
try
or
to
any
add
world.
6 more as they go
How can
on
you
4th
say
and
such
goal.
things when it was
Rolling
you
to
who
his
brought
left.
our world peace again? Not for your training,
And this will be
Goku would
caught
never have attained the
in
level
the
of
end
skill he
zone.
has now.
Touchdown,
Junior would have won,
Jets.
and if the Dragon Balls hadn't been
2-yard
forged,
touchdown
none of these young
grab.
warriors would
And
have
the
ever
Jets are
met.
closing in on a
And I
ninth
can't
victory
begin to
on
count
the
the
year
number
as
of
they
people who
extend
owe
their
their
lead.
lives to these kids.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Besides, without a rival to fight, I wouldn't have much to do. You seem to fit that role nicely.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
What did you want to show me?
Now Smith.
One thing you'll never be able to defeat. Love conquers all.
He's going to get
one. Oh, Indiana, you're expecting a visitor.
Now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
In fact, I'd like to offer you my job.
Me? Are you serious?
A shotgun snap for Smith. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
One thing you'll never be able to defeat.
Second and 6.
What? Oh, Indiana, you're expecting a visitor.
Now Smith. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke my job and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Smith here, an audible at the line. Gino down to throw. And he is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Gino. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Smith. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. Now the Seahawks call the second of their...
I guess this is the end.
No one can say what tomorrow will bring.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Smith. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They start the drive with a give to Allen. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Jets, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
What are you doing? Step it up.
Previously on Dragon Ball, was honored as the champion of the 23rd Martial Arts Tournament, beating his arch rival. After saying goodbye to Master Roshi and his other friends, Goku embarked on his Nimbus Cloud toward his next great adventure, life with his new fiancée.
Remember? What is it with men? Why are you allergic to the system? Sarcastic. One.
A father for his daughter's hand in marriage is a daunting task. Goku's anxiety is understandable. For Chi-Chi's father not only governs his household, but an entire kingdom as well. He is the Ox King, a mighty ruler, whose serene land is made even more so on this beautiful